What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark and welcome back to some Animal Crossing. Alright, what day are we on? I have no idea. All the days are together these days. So, I'm gonna be doing some more Nintendo Wii videos. And by Nintendo Wii, I mean like my modded Wii, using a whole bunch of like ROMs and shit for the GameCube and not GameCube, but Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, whatever, and stuff like that. Got a couple games I want to play. I got a couple other stuff I need to do. So yeah, just keep an eye out. It's an asteroid. I get back here. I don't even really care. Apparently this place seems to get a lot of trilobites. Because that's all I really seem to be getting is trilobites. Either trilobites or dinosaur tracks, one of those two. I'll probably sew one, give the other one to the... fuck that. I don't feel like going to the... Well, unless I absolutely have to, and by have to, I mean... try to find the money rock. And maybe anything that might come across my path. Such as... more fossils to dig up. Whatever. Also, how is that thing still moving? That thing's moving. Weird as fuck, but I tell ya, I don't give a fuck. I'll probably be there tomorrow. I don't know. So hurry, run. What is this? Exotic chest, CD player. Oh yeah, this is 2000 and it's maybe 1 if not 2. So of course it's gonna be CD player. So no one really knows what a CD player is anymore because of Spotify and iHeartRadio and TuneIn Radio and all these other apps that'll give you music for whatever, you know. Spotify, like I said, Spotify and all other stuff. So you know, that's the thing. I know it's a lot easier to find music and stuff these days, but why are people so quick to throw away or not even acknowledge or just get rid of in general the old stuff? For example, a lot of people I knew threw out and got rid of, or at least stored in their attic for several eons and no one ever sees them again. You know, their CD players and cassette players and whatever else. You know, they get rid of those as soon as they hear the word Spotify, or they hear the words easy access to your favorite songs, or something like that, you know? You know, really ease of access, I understand, but just, you know, it's like the GameCube. You know, as soon as, you know, the Wii came out, no one really gave two shits about this system. Well, except for me. I will always love the GameCube. No matter what. I will always be a GameCube person. My all-time favorite system is the GameCube. So, there's that. But, the thing is, you know, people were quick to get rid of this system. You know, be like, okay, yeah, you know, fuck the GameCube. When you got the Wii and the DS and all that stuff, you know, who cares about the Game Boy? Who cares about the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance? It's quite sad, actually. It's really sad because, you know, especially as a video game collector, some people, they literally throw them out and they go to waste. Literally, the fucking waste. Yeah, they either go to the dump or whatever, you know, they don't... It's stupid. Alright, now as a video game enthusiast, as a person that enjoys video games of all kinds, literally every single kind of video game you can think of, you know, any genre, any system, retro or not, you know, seeing this kind of stuff and hearing about it is quite sad. I mean, if you're going to get rid of your systems and stuff, give them to me. I'll take them. I mean, I don't care about the new stuff. I don't really care much about the PS4 or the Xbox One or the Nintendo Switch. I mean, yeah, I'd love to have those, but because of money issues, I'm not getting those systems anytime soon. That's the thing. I was always a generation behind. When the Wii came out, I still had a GameCube. Didn't really have a Wii for a while. At least I don't think I did. As soon as the Wii U hit, I still had a Wii. When the Switch came out, I still don't have anything but a Wii. When the PS3 came out, I had a PS2. When the PS4 came out, I had a PS3. I'm always a generation behind. You know, the next gen systems, I'm probably gonna have a Switch or even a Wii, maybe a Wii U. I don't know by that point when all these systems are no longer relevant. Like, nobody cares about them anymore. Like, remember when the PS3 came out back in the day? And that was like the hottest shit, you know, the best system ever at the time. Well, when the PS4 came out, everybody forgot about their PS3s. They're like, you know what, fuck the PS3, we got the PS4, 4K gaming, you have 60 frames per second, you got Doom 2016, you have a better Skyrim than, you know, the PS3 version of Skyrim, you got the better version of Skyrim on PS4, you have this and that. They're literally quick to get rid of their systems, whereas a lot of these people, they don't even know what they're doing, let's be honest here. Now, yeah, they could be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, I'm getting rid of my system. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. However, you don't know anything, because later on, you're probably going to be like, oh, I want to play PS3. Oh, wait, I don't have PS3 anymore because I fucking got rid of that thing. So, I mean, that's one thing for me, as a video game collector and a video game system collector, anything like that. If I were to get rid of my PS3 and trade it in for maybe another PS3 of an older model just so I can do jailbreak or whatever, I'm gonna miss this PS3 because I've had a lot of memories with it. That's another thing that a lot of people don't really know much about, is memories with their systems. Like, back in the day, when I first had Mario Kart Double Dash, it came with my GameCube at the time. My first ever GameCube. I fucking love that game. You know, I played that game forever. And I still have that copy. A lot of people, you know, that copy doesn't work anymore, but a lot of people are telling me the same shit. Why don't you get rid of that game? Throw it away, or find someone that'll take it, or whatever. Because of nostalgia. You know, that was my first ever copy. I'm not gonna let go of it. I don't care how much money you're gonna pay me. The memories of that specific copy of the game are unlike anything I've ever had before on the GameCube. You know, yeah, I rebought Double Dash a couple months ago, but you know, I will always. I mean, you know, I play that game. It doesn't feel the same as my original copy. It may sound weird, but hey, fuck it. That's what true gamers do. You know, they connect with their first, you know, nostalgic memory of a certain game. Like for me, it'd be Mario Kart Double Dash. My first ever GameCube game of all time, and the first time ever playing, really, a Mario game. And it's a lot of first times for anything on that specific thing, because I think I had a Game Boy Advance, but I never had any Mario games back then. I don't know what games I had on the GBA. But, I knew that they were not much. They were not a lot. Like now. You know, And, same with the Wii. The Wii, every single day, is becoming more and more irrelevant. They just now shut down the Wii shop and all that stuff, so that's pretty much useless. And stuff like that. I hear rumors are going to shut down Netflix and other social media stuff like YouTube and stuff on the Wii. So the Wii is becoming more and more irrelevant every single day. Because anybody that has a Wii, they want everybody to move over to the Wii U or even the Switch. They want... And Nintendo wants you to move on. But as for me, I'm not going to move on because I don't have the money. And that's one thing I think a lot of game designers, actually not game designers, but system creators, Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, don't take into account. They're talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of the Nintendo Wii shop and stuff like that. Actually, when the Wii U came out, they were fast about getting rid of the internet capabilities on the DS and the Wii. I mean, seriously, it was fucking fast as hell. Like, you have no idea how fast it was. I mean, one day I was modding, Pokemon Black 2, getting hacked Pokemon in the game. The next, I can't get a single Pokemon that way, like I used to. Only to find out that Nintendo shut that down. Shut down the Wi-Fi feature for a lot of games. And they finished it off a couple months later. I think it was a couple months later. But it was really fast, within a really fast time span. They got rid of a lot of games, with the Wi-Fi support, like Animal Crossing. If you want to play with your friends, you're gonna have to whatever. I think you'd have to have them in your town or something like that. Couch co-op basically. And same with the DS. I'm still trying to find someone that has Wild World, so I can have them come over, or I can go over to their house, so that way I could actually expand Tom Nook's store to the final expansion. That's bullshit too, because they also pushed on the Wii and DS, not just with the DS and the touchscreen, and also the Wii with the motion controls. They also pushed for connectivity and people and stuff. So, for example, Animal Crossing. You cannot expand Tom Nook's store to the final expansion unless not only do you have to pay a certain amount into the store, but you also have to have someone into your town, Wi-Fi or not, and buy something from that store in order to expand. Yeah, that's stupid. Pokemon Black 2 and also the other games, Pearl, Platinum, Diamond, games that are on the DS that were Pokemon games. Since the Wi-Fi connection shut down on the Wii and DS, no longer can you trade with people online. If you want to trade with someone, you will have to be in the same room as them. And that's bullshit because it was easier. And I don't know a single person that really has Black 2. I mean, PK Gamma might, but I'm not gonna go all the way to Wisconsin just to, do that. And if he has Wild World, same thing. I'm not going to go to Wisconsin just to expand Tom Nook's store. I mean, it's bullshit, It makes no sense. I mean, like I said, it was really fast. Okay. At least Sony and Microsoft somewhat notice that as soon as the PS4 came out, yeah, it was good sales, but not everybody switched because either they didn't have the money or they didn't really feel like buying it. For example, I don't have the money to buy a PS4. If I did at the time, I would have already had a PS4. I'd be playing it right now. You'd probably playing Skyrim or playing Doom or playing Friday the 13th or something like that. But I'm talking about the good Friday the 13th, the one that came out on PC, PS4, Xbox One. I'm not talking about the NES game. Even though it is okay, it's not it's not the best game ever. It sucks, actually. But anyways, I digress. You know, so Nintendo kind of fucked up there. And now that, with the shutting down of the Wii Shop channel, and the overall Wii Shop in general, and, you know, I'm hearing again that they're going to shut down stuff such as Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that. The Wii is nothing. The only thing you can really do on it now is games, and also create Miis to add to the experience, but that's it. You know, I've seen a lot of videos. Is it worth having a Wii in 2018? Or, you know, last year? Or is it worth having a Wii in 2019? Or whatever, because all these things are happening. And a lot of people, they say unless you want to jailbreak, you know, unless you want to homebrew your Nintendo Wii, hack it to where it can do homebrew, it's not really worth it. Now, for me, even if the black Wii that I have, even if that wasn't a modded Wii, I would still say it's actually worth it, to be quite honest, because, you know, you have a lot of good titles on the Wii, and they're actually a lot cheaper than buying GameCube games. Don't ask me how. I don't know. I mean, if let's say for example, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, and yeah, it's on the Wii, but let's say it was on the GameCube. That copy on the GameCube is about $100+, right? Or if you get it on the Wii, it's almost $50. So half the price for basically the same game. You know, like, okay, same thing with Rampage. They have a GameCube version of Rampage, Total Destruction, and the Wii version. And yes, I know Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are not the same game. So don't fuck with me in the comments, okay? Don't. So I know that. But, you know, the GameCube version is probably going to be a lot more expensive because it's on the GameCube. I don't even know how that works. But yeah, now I can see Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros., Mario, Zelda, Pikmin, you know, these titles that are Nintendo only, you know, the GameCube only, yeah, I can see that. They're really good games and they're worth the money. But just an average title, like let's say Cars, or something like that, the Wii version is somewhat cheaper than the PS2. Ooh! The GameCube version. So if I was collecting video games at the time, if you give me a choice, GameCube or Wii, I would choose Wii because it would be cheaper. But I actually choose GameCube because of nostalgic reasons. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of nostalgia for the Wii and all that, but not as much as the GameCube, because the GameCube was actually my first, well, it's one of my first ever system. I had the PS2, but I consider it my first system. I consider it my, you know, actual first ever system, because I had a lot of games for it, and I played the fuck out of it. I played Mario Kart, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chaos Bleeds, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I play a lot of cool games. So, yeah, Nintendo is just fucking insane. But oh well. Anyways, guys and gals, that is it for this video and this part and this day, whatever. I will see you all in the next video, and the next day maybe. Peace out, people, and bro hoof. Boom!